Okay, back. So, left off, I was saying, a strange feeling in the back of his mind demanded satisfaction. Which means, I'm assuming Soda Beer, you're saying, is survival beckons, so he wants to get out. He has to survive. He's doing all this. And then, but there's a feeling in the back of his mind like he needs satisfaction. He has to find out why this ship, because he can't remember anything. He has to figure something out. That's what I'm getting. Let's read on, shall we? So, new. He directed his search to personal records. Okay, so personal records probably has to find out who he is, or remember what the ship is, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, the bulkhead above buckled. The man wouldn't have noticed but for the falling pipe that smacked the back of his head, spilling unfiltered sewage everywhere. Are you kidding me? The bulkhead buckled. The man wouldn't have noticed but for the falling pipe that smacked the back of his head, spilling unfiltered sewage everywhere. That'll make you notice it, alright, I don't know really what to add to narrate at this point. That's funny. I'm just gonna move on. Sorry, I didn't notice that it buckled. And till this pipe fell and hit my head. Like, no shit. Anyway, and unfiltered sewage. Ew. Alright. So, the man dove out of the way, dodging the falling wreckage. After it hit his head, ow! Dive! That's what? He dived to avoid it after getting hit in the head. Okay. So I guess there's more falling. The grinders smashed into the projector's housing, and the device began to dim. What device? No! Who is Beat Rice or Beach Rice? He screamed. Oh, so he's like, no! Who is Beat Rice? Oh, because he's going for the records, because he wanted satisfaction, because he has to find out. And everything, the sewage thing hit him on the head, he dove out of the way. Explosions. Okay, so that's what's happening. Oh, and the device is the computer, right? That's the personal records. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure. Moving on. The device flickered and failed. He slammed his fist against the grinders in rage. Like I said before, when in doubt, the computer isn't cooperating, punch it. So he hit against the grinders in rage, forgetting his need to flee. I forgot I need to run away. The computer only told me 7 times to abandon ship. Everything's failing. I've been dodging shit, get hit on the head, but I forgot. Maybe I should abandon ship. What was that thing the computer told me only 7 times? I thought I'd do something with the ship and getting off. I don't know. Because I don't got time to bleed. He's still bleeding, by the way. I just realized that. Soda Beer, your dude's still bleeding from the hole in his arm. Is he bandaged it? I don't remember him bandaging it. Meanwhile, he's still gushing blood everywhere. That must be a small cut. I'd tell you. Otherwise, he isn't bled out by now. That must be small. Moving on. Back on track. So, oh yeah, he screamed, who's Beat Rice? Yeah, he punched the computer. He could remember nothing of his past life. And now even this was denied him. So, he's still pissed off. Like, who am I? Who am I? The immature action yielded results. The hollow projector flared back to... What? What? Are you punching works? When in doubt, punch the computer back on. It actually works. Okay. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'll bite. Okay. Computers in the future, punch them. Then it ain't work. Okay. Oh, computer says wife. It either says wife or it's like in code for something. It's W-I-F-E. Wife. Unless it's like an abbreviation of some kind of sentence. So, the projection faded. The man jumped to the ladder well, entering headfirst. Wait. Falling pipes equals gravity. Uh-oh. His hair felt wet. What's going on? The man jumped to the ladder well, entering head first. Wait, falling pipes equals gravity? Soda beer. He was walking, before this, to the computer. He was typing in stuff. A pipe fell, hit him on the back of the head. There's falling wreckage. He dove out of the way. Keep in mind, if you are floating in space, I think you would realize this. How hard on the head was he hit? To all of a sudden remember, there's gravity because of falling pipes. I think you can notice a difference. Just me, when between walking and floating. Soda beer. Why the hell has he not noticed there's gravity until the pipe hit him on the head? Are you shitting me? I really hope you just said that, because you get hit on the head so hard, he's stupid almost. Like, he's so disoriented, he has a concussion, that's why. I really hope you add that in, because right now he just sounds flat out retarded. I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm done. Okay. Uh-oh. Really? You actually type in uh-oh? That's what he says? Falling equals gravity. Uh-oh. I'm gonna continue on. His hair felt wet. Okay. Yes, I'm still on that mentally. But I'll move on for you people. His stomach tossed and surged as the gravity generators fluctuated and malfunctioned again. So they're going up and down, that's running on and off. So he's like going floating down, floating down. That's what I'm assuming, you know, or other shit. That's what I'm picturing. You can feel a difference in gravity between fluctuating. You can be able to feel it. You don't even have to float. You can know when there's no gravity or not. His stomach tossed and stirred. Yeah. His free fall ended with a light impact at the ladder's base. So he just flung down the ladder hole, and he head first because he's retarded. Anyway, good thing the gravity's malfunctioning. How conveniently, because our valiant hero of no name in the No Name Story just happened to jump head first down a porthole. Okay. Yeah, light smack because there's no gravity, so he just like bonk. He's okay. Nonetheless, his temple smacked the unforgiving steel audibly. A-U-D-I-B-L-Y. So if I'm saying it wrong, I hate English. Audibly, whatever. I don't care. Stars exploded. What? Oh, in his sight. I'm sorry, I should have finished that. I was like, it says stars exploded in his sight. You know, like when you're disorientated, you see stars or whatever. I was like, stars were exploding. Shit has hit the fan, people. There are supernovas outside. Okay, anyway. The stars exploded in his sight, and he felt himself floating. Free of his mortal coil. of his mortal coil. He's not immortal, I guarantee that. He opened his otherworldly eyes and tried to inhale sharply. I can see her. I can see Beat Rice. Beat Rice is a chick? Okay, I thought it was the password, you know, but apparently Beat Rice, or Beatrice. Beatrice? Maybe it's Beatrice, that's more feminine, right? Instead of Beat Rice. Apparently she's a woman. She still can be a funky DJ player, though. She can still be a funky Asian. Anyway, okay, now there's a space, there's like a line. Okay, so apparently he jarred his head good enough to where he can remember some memories. So it's clear, you know, like, yeah, you punch a computer and it works, punch your head, that works too. You know, those guys that get hit in the head with a coconut, they remember everything. You know, it's just common sense. Still reeling from his vision of what was, the man stumbled into the bilges. Oh, appetizing. He moved through the murky liquid. You had an extra through there, buddy. Take out one of those. He moved through, it's just one. So he moved through the murky liquid as fast as he could. Thankful that the gravity had returned. He would drown if it failed. Wait, I gotta read. Thankful the gravity had returned. He would drown if it failed. Oh, okay. So he's going through the bilges and it's like fluid running and he's like wading in it. So, if the gravity was off, it'd be everywhere and he'd probably drown. Okay, I can see that happening. I can see that. Okay. Outside, the vessel drew nearer to the blazing sun. Breathing became a painful chore.